Hello everyone. I am so happy to have you here. We are going to do a twin flame divine counterpart check-in today. It really feels like the energy is going kind of like in and out, like a shift is so close and then nothing. I'm just seeing like two extension cords being plugged together and then taken apart, plugged together and then taken apart, like sparks, no sparks, sparks, no sparks. Very interesting energy. I'm also being shown a banana for some reason. Maybe you are eating one right at this moment while you're listening to this reading. And then I was getting a specific song by Hilary Duff. I believe it's called What Dreams Are Made Of. But I wrote down some of the lyrics in case this resonates with some of you on your journey. So it goes, hey now, have you ever seen such a beautiful night? I could almost kiss the stars for shining so bright. Then I see you smiling as I go. I would never want to miss this, 'cause in my heart I know what this is. Hey now, this is what dreams are made of. I've got somewhere I belong. I've got somebody to love. This is what dreams are made of. Have you ever wondered what life is all about? You could search the world and never figure it out. You don't have to sail the ocean. Happiness is no mystery. It's here and now. It's you and me. Yesterday my life was duller. Now everything is technicolor. It feels like this could be on the verge of coming in, or if we're looking at this in terms of past energy, that the feminine was like all ready to like jump in for this, and the masculine was not ready, obviously. So let's just start with the pop of love oracle. Let's see if we can get some overall energy for this connection to start off. Okay, we have deadline. Wow, this is interesting because with the like in and out energy, it's almost like it felt a little frantic too, like, you know, someone knows they need to come forward. Believe there's no margin for error and every decision is critical. Feels stuck and pressured as the final deadline looms. Thinks they're trapped in a procrastination cycle with no end in sight. 67 could be significant. This could also be June 7th or July 6th. I was misled about you. I now see the truth. We need to reconnect before it's too late. I feel like there was possibly some people lingering around this connection that had a lot of judgment surrounding this connection. Okay, like everyone had their opinions, I'm hearing. Yep, and then gossip came right out. 38 could be significant, March 8th, August 3rd. Unfounded allegations damage reputations and trust. Whispers of gossip cause confusion and spread misinformation. Okay, so which makes sense because nobody surrounding you probably understood this connection. A lot of people don't. You know, you'll even see people get frustrated in comments and stuff surrounding readings of twin flames and stuff because it's really not relatable. It's really not as common as people think, okay? I realize there is something between us, but the rumors feel overwhelming. I need time to understand and accept our reality. So this was a blockage before in the connection. We also have comparison, unequal access to opportunities and resources. Class divide creates barriers and unmet needs. I'm seeing this masculine kind of seeing the feminine above them in some sense financially. Okay, even if that wasn't the case. We have 26 here. That could be February 6th or June 2nd. I have made and used excuses in order to control or sabotage our connection, but now I realize the only way to heal is to mend, acknowledge, and forgive our past differences in status. And this could really stem from a childhood wounding that this masculine had surrounding maybe not having a lot or going through a lot of struggle when they were young. But I'm getting here that you guys actually really have that in common, okay? But the way you presented yourself, it didn't seem that way, okay? And so that was kind of a intimidating factor for the masculine here. And then we also have money worship, okay? So also stemming from the same childhood wound, okay? This masculine, I'm seeing like dollar signs for eyes here, okay? That's all they were seeing in the moment. This was like their biggest goal was to become like Four of Pentacles energy, right? Some type of stability and holding on to their coin here. Self-interest rules decisions and disregards fairness. Values are for sale to the highest bidder. Money comes first and ethical concerns come second. So, you know, you see people really connected heart-wise or really that have a wide open chakra, like money is the last thing on their list, really, right? They're powered by love here, okay? And with that comes this financial windfall at times, you know? You see a lot of couples like that. You enter into a relationship out of pure love, and you guys and the couple starts out so poor together and then just builds an empire because they were powered by love. They were rooted in love, this beautiful foundation, right? I want to commit to success. I want to achieve greatness and never look back. I need to release all distractions and fully commit to my ambitions. This could also be a message for the feminine too, I'm hearing. Okay, I'm feeling a little instability here. I'm seeing someone walk like on a balance beam and kind of, you know, stumbling. There's a bit of instability in things that you've been working on, possibly falling back into distractions. You know, these are like hindering your growth here. And, but still, it's probably been kind of hard to kick these habits. Okay, we have unexpected surprise. I just got the chills with this too. We have 57, so this could be May 7th, could be a significant date. Surprises that connect souls resonate with lasting meaning. Surprise encounters create waves of emotion and lasting memories. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. You may have been feeling down. Yeah, this something to do with this like hindrance or falling back into old habits and hindrance on your self-growth journey, making you feel down here. But this surprise will remind you of our special connection. Wake up and enjoy the moment. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, sudden wealth. Wow. 11. Consumes more than newly acquired wealth and misleads others about true riches, feels unworthy of sudden riches and constantly seeks external approval. Okay, this could be the masculine's energy. This could be your energy. I'm feeling a little anxiety around money too. There could be a subconscious block there where it, like deep down, not feeling completely worthy of financial windfall, really needing to clear that blockage at this time. It's like the belief is there, believing that this thing can come in for you, but there is like a subconscious block stemming from childhood, and this can be on one or both sides since we are mirrors here. I feel your presence through the darkness of the abyss. Although we are temporarily apart, our connection is so deep. I will strive to return to you. So this surprise coming in could be some sort of sudden wealth. Okay, I'm hearing that really it kind of like jolts you forward where you're like, okay, this downward slump is gonna kind of, you know, it's gonna like mix up that energy a bit and let that dissipate a bit, so you're feeling a little bit rejuvenated again, because you may just be feeling, you know, a little bit down. I'm feeling a little down in the dumps. Okay, let's we're gonna move on to Neon Awakening Volume 2 from Spiritual Infusion 1111. And get some additional energy surrounding this connection. See what the cards want to say here. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please give us some additional energy surrounding this connection. Ooh, okay. We have the Fool. Wow. Optimistic, carefree, joyful, free spirit, innocence, new start, faith in the journey. This thing surrounding money coming in. Maybe it's going to be like all of a sudden, you know, a new job comes in unexpectedly, or a new job opportunity that kind of just, like I said, jolts you forward and kind of gives you faith again. Okay. There was kind of a dip in faith here. I'm really feeling the 7th house, house of partnership, business partnership, marriage, legal ties, negotiations, and contracts. Okay. Someone here could need to release some type of legal ties. Maybe it could even be moving, like needing to sell a property in order to move, has needed to release a relationship here. Proverbs 18:12, before his downfall, a person's heart is proud, but humility comes before honor. Okay, so being humbled in some way here. Okay, and maybe this is tied to something one or both of you have been working on, where distractions have been kind of in your way. I'm seeing really strongly, feeling very strong on the path for a while, but there has been some instances where you have been very humbled. And this is really, Spirit's really saying here, this is really teaching to let go of that perfectionism wound going on, the need to be perfect. Okay, because what's most important here I'm getting is that you didn't give up. Okay, you didn't give up, you kept fighting for it, and you kept the faith. That's what's most important. Okay, not that you completed it perfectly. There's something tied to that here. Jupiter, growth and expansion, beautiful. I was gonna say this earlier in these cards, something about Jupiter, so that's very interesting. We have Sagittarius energy here. Okay, so growth and expansion, and this is tied to abundance. Okay, this is all, as hard as this is all for the betterment of your growth. Okay, we have the Sun here, so we have Leo energy, core being, ego, identity, basic personality, conscious self, who you are and how you express. Okay, I'm getting solar plexus energy with this as well, which is really tied to your confidence. Okay, gain confidence in the completion of things, right? That you did it, that you rose to the challenge. Okay, not that you did it perfectly. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, you learned, right? You grew, you expanded. Okay, maybe not was perfectly and not how you wanted it to come out, but you did. This created a lot of growth for you. You're finding out through these challenges who you truly are when things get tough, right? Beautiful. Karma. What goes around comes around, divine justice, equal give and take, cause and effect, moral responsibility, and consequences, okay? So there may still be a little bit of a karmic cycle, especially with this releasing I was feeling with the 7th house, okay? So there may be a bit of a karmic cycle still ending here. 12th house, house of unconscious, hidden aspects, secrets, fears, subconscious mind, endings, the past, okay? So there are some things that are being tied up here. And with the subconscious blocks on the perfectionism thing, okay, this is confirmation on that really needs to be addressed at this time. And then we have Mars, planet of action, desire, energy, aggression, sexuality, your ambition, and physical energy. Okay. So we have Aries energy here, I believe, and okay. Let's grab the divine truth and go a little bit further. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, we got gossip again. Very interesting. We have gossip again. Just give me 1 second. Here we are. Okay, we have gossip and over it. So everyone is talking about the relationship. People are jealous of your connection. This was really felt energetically, right? With both of you in the room, not only felt by you guys, but it could be felt by everyone around you. And you could have heard that by one of your friends, honestly. They could have said like, you know, I know the two of you would be together if certain circumstances weren't the way they were, is what I'm hearing. Over it. They know you are over the games and will no longer accept less than you deserve. Okay, so you may have completely walked away. I'm really feeling like you've left the ball in their court, and it's completely up to them, you know, but it's also like the feminine really at the point here where they really want to let go, okay? They really want to let go of this the best they can. And, you know, it's true twin flames. That's like impossible, right? But you can move on with your life. I mean, are they ever going to never be on your mind? No, right? But moving on the best you can and making the absolute best out of your life, okay? Because you can't learn their lessons for them, right? We have sweets. You are like candy, cake, and chocolate. The decadence of your soul makes me melt. So they definitely feel and have felt this connection. Intervention. Expect a miracle. Divine intervention is pushing the two of you together. Wow. Kind of feel that connected a little bit to like the sudden wealth, okay? Something there is going to help this connection be able to come together again, I'm hearing, okay? Maybe, like I said, the sale of a property, or the ability maybe to break away from some type of stability in another relationship, if you catch my drift. The ability to travel to the person. Chasing, regretting their past actions and realizing letting you go was a huge mistake. I mean, we do feel a collective shift with these counterpart energies, but like I said, the ones I'm picking up on, it's like that shift is almost there and then it's like drops. It's like I'm seeing like, now I'm seeing like a parachute that goes up and then all the way flat, goes up and then all the way flat. It's like the energy is wavering a bit, right? It's almost like you're completely on your path, right? And you're going strong on this path, on this spiritual journey. And then, like I said, with the distractions, they come back in and they kind of dilute the energy a bit. And that's how it feels like that could be going on both sides. And so it's diluting the magnetism of these two coming back together. Arrogance. So I allowed my pride ego to get in the way of our connection. I thought I was the catch. Ooh, I'm feeling real Leo energy with that lion too. This person definitely has a strong Leo placement in their chart. If you don't know your person's chart, you can do a free birth chart online if you know where they were born, and you probably don't know their time of birth. You can still get like the moon and Venus and the sun, the main placements. You just won't get the correct rising sign if you don't know the time. Okay, third eye. My third eye can never forget what my heart has seen, the true love I feel for you. Like I was saying with, you can decide to move on with your life. You can decide to move on with a soulmate, but this love, this connection, this energy pull that you felt is not breakable. Okay, you've never felt anything like it, and you will never feel anything after it. It doesn't matter with time, but you can learn to live with it. Frequency, I can't stop thinking about you. We are aligning on the same frequency and vibration. And that's what it feels like. It feels like alignment is coming so close, and then it breaks. So close, and then it breaks. And then bottom of the deck, we have enlightenment. The truth has been illuminated. I can't hide from what you've shown me. See, just as I was saying, and then we have twin flame. Oh, wow. They know this is a once in a lifetime type of love. You feel like home. You are the one. Okay, so like I said, I can't hide from what you've shown me. And this is an energetic showing, okay? You may have, helped open up their crown chakra here. Someone, amethyst could be needed at this time, okay? I'm getting a song. Say, hey now, baby. Said, let's get one thing straight now, baby. I think this is by Maroon 5. Tell me if you love me or not, Been wishing for you, am I lucky or not? Okay, so it's, this masculine is like really unsure here. They're really unsure how you feel. And maybe because this time here, they're unsure. They're not quite sure how you feel, I keep getting. Let's do the twin flame love messages. I just heard someone say they should know how I feel. You felt like you made it very, very clear here. You just got the names Sarah and Sam. Sarah and Sam. Insecure. I feel insecure about you. You treat me better than I have ever been treated. I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears. I feel like I am not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. This is that mirror to that perfectionism wound. They feel like they have to be perfect to come in, and they're never going to reach a point, okay? They're never going to reach a point where they feel perfect, okay? And so that's why this has been taking so much time here. Divine timing on the bottom of the deck. We are on the journey and the divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. I'm getting someone here may have a tattoo of like a stopwatch. or may have a keepsake of a stopwatch from a deceased loved one. Maybe a grandfather here. Okay. You have healing, and then you have the picture of the children here. So it's really telling me between these two, whoever this is resonating with, that I just got the name Caleb too. Healing, I am healing pain from my past. There is a deep childhood wound surrounding perfectionism and also not having a lot, probably as a child, or maybe had parents that were struggling, maybe came from a single household, parents who had addiction. All of those things are coming through. So I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope as I am healing my past and childhood trauma. I just want you to send me love and healing energy. I'm getting very strongly, if you aren't, to pray for your masculine and pray for their healing, okay? Our guides and spirit and all of that have to be asked to intervene, right? If you want that intervention, if you want that help, you must ask for it. I miss you. I'm missing everything about you today. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. I'm getting strongly someone here maybe being called to like an Akashic record reading, or like past life reading like that. If you know somebody reputable, or if you've, look at someone with reviews, and if you're feeling called to that, maybe go do that. That might help you kind of connect on this like past life and like the past life wounding surrounding this connection. Inspiration. There is no one else who inspires me the way you do. I am so proud of you, your achievements and gifts. Your love really gives me strength and courage to strive for more out of life. Okay, I'm getting, you may feel that about the masculine too. This meeting was really a catalyst of growth for both of you, especially with Jupiter here coming out in the cards. Okay, that growth and expansion. It was like a surge of energy. Okay, exactly, spark. My love for you is written in the stars. We have the spark between us. And I was saying that with the cord, right? I was seeing that in my mind's eye with the electric cord and the spark going on and off here. Okay, it's like so close. It's really about staying in this energy, staying in the high vibrations that you have to stay in to magnetize this, right? You are the miracle that dropped into my life and lit me from within. Exactly. Look up at the stars tonight and know that I am under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together from many lifetimes. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. And again with that song, have you ever seen such a beautiful night? I could almost kiss the stars for shining so bright. Something about the stars. Maybe get out and look up at the stars tonight. Maybe you guys will both be looking at the stars at the same exact time. I mean, and maybe you'll be able to feel that energy, okay? Illusion. I may be quiet right now, but you are always on my mind. I may be quiet right now, but you are always on my mind. Remember that separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. I am working hard behind the scenes to heal and reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I am coming back home. And again, just really feeling a bit of downness on the side of the feminine, a bit of wanting to give up. I'm not saying that you're going to. It just feels like just a bit down on this journey for sure. Let's get one more of these. time apart. These two wanted to come out, so I'm just gonna take both of them. We have time apart. This time apart is giving us both an opportunity to work on ourselves and be the best versions. I need to retreat a bit until I get over what is bothering me. I don't want you to see me like this. I am protecting you from my dark shadow side. Even if they didn't know that's what they were doing, it's like a subconscious thing, right? They knew what they needed to do to protect your energy. They knew their past traumas and fears and things would hurt the feminine, right? Message of love. I am thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I miss you every day and night. I am curious to know what you have been doing, how your day goes by without me. Sometimes I wonder, do you even think of me? I am feeling the urge to reach out to you, my love, and I will. I promise. And we kind of have like this legal thing here again. So it feels like justice coming to this connection at some point. It's all a test of faith, right? It all is truly a test of faith, and it can be a big test of faith for some. Okay, so let's get some Hermit Tarot and see what this masculine wants to say. Let's get some messages from the masculine. I meant what I said. We have a 5 here, which 5s are all about change, okay? I meant what I said. Yes. Wow, okay. If you have a question in mind, the answer is yes. I'm too afraid to talk to you. I have an 8. So again with the fears and this time apart card. And that could be possibly too why this like extension cord, you know, is sparking and then going black and sparking and going black, you know. They may like get this surge of energy, this surge of courage, and then they're like, no, I can't do it. I know you from somewhere, okay? So that initial connection, they do feel, that's confirmation, they do feel this like past life with you, right? They do feel, because you guys know that you never saw each other before this time, but there's this feeling that you know each other, okay? And this always brings me back to, what is it? Dracula Untold, or that one Dracula movie where at the end of the movie, he sees his love from the time, you know, he was turned into Dracula and they were, you know, trying to save all the children. And, you know, you could tell like she recognizes him. He definitely recognizes her, but she wasn't quite there yet, like didn't quite awaken to it yet. But nonetheless, there was this feeling of comfort, right? The veil was still there for her, but he completely knew who she was. Have I lost everything? This sense of, with the timing card over here, this looming deadline, okay? This sense that they might be too late. And I feel that a little bit. I see why they're feeling that, because the feminine is feeling really ready to go on with their life, you know? I miss you, do you? We have 8-8 here, so 8-8 could be significant. That also draws me to the infinity symbol, which is confirmation as well of twin flames. Happiness is my priority. We have 1 cup, wow. And that comes, we did have the message of love, so some type of emotional offer here. Some type of emotional offer. When? It's hard to say. Oh, wow. I want to start a family with you. There may have been a time, this one says, I want to get you drunk. That may have been something they said to you in the past. There may have been a time where that was kind of like a mutual thing for the two of you. Something maybe you both enjoyed going out at some point, but that's you've both been really trying to like heal that and move that out of your life. You are so very special. You are my everything. Wow, we have 10, 10, 10 here. You could be seeing 10, 10 a lot. I would do anything for you. And I just want you all the time. Another 8. So 888 and 10, 10, 10 could be very significant on this journey. All right, let's get some of the astrology dice. Okay, we have 12. December could possibly be significant this year. This house represents loss, grief, enemies, solitude. It can also represent death, fear, secrets, hidden things, our deepest thoughts, and addictions. So exactly, there's some tie to addictions here. And then with the hidden things, we had that somewhere here with the, yes, this card is exactly what I was thinking about with the 12th. Yeah, the 12th house came out. Wow, so that's confirmation. Okay, house of unconscious, hidden aspects, secrets, fears. Okay, so the subconscious blockages are really heavy right now between the two of you, and there may need to seek out some spiritual healer to help with that. That's coming through really strong here. Okay. We have the sun energy though, and that's really telling me, you know, again, we had the sun come out right underneath this as well. The ego here as well. Okay. This person is afraid to get hurt. But I'm getting that this was something that the feminine already addressed. Like, you couldn't be caught dead, like expressing your feelings for somebody first, but you did, okay? You did something like that, and that was, you have already gotten over that lesson. This has been very difficult for this masculine here, okay? And then we have Taurus. Okay, so this can speak to stubbornness, emotional responses, or holding grudges, okay? They could feel hurt. You could have triggered them in some sense, I'm hearing, okay? That kind of triggered an old wound that they went through. And even though you didn't mean to, you know, this was just something, they need to come to the fact that you know, never meant to hurt them in any way, that was never your intention. It's just these triggers do come up, and they do come up to be healed, you know, for a reason. This healing, we had this healing card as well. You're kind of meant to trigger each other, right? So that healing can start. All right, let me mix up these charms and grab a few charms. Okay, we have the turtles. So we have the Knight of Pentacles energy here. This person, this masculine, has been slow as molasses. Slow as molasses. I mean, it's crazy, and that's why they're feeling up against a deadline right now, okay? They may feel like this has to be the year, like they have to come forward. They're sitting there looking at how much time has passed since your guys' departing. I don't know why it's coming through like that, but they're looking at that and being like, wow, it's only felt like a couple years, but all this time has passed, you know? So that really tells me that there has been a lot of distractions tied to their life, okay? They feel So we have the unicorn, the fairy, and the mermaid here. So they feel definitely like there's something very magical about you and about this connection here. Can't quite put a finger to it, I'm getting, okay? But this comes above in enlightenment and twin flames, okay? So they may just be just now allowing themselves to really feel this connection, okay? And we also have the year of the horse here, and then we have 2 hearts, okay? So this heart, dual hearts, okay? You guys both have very similar childhood trauma that has hardened your hearts a little bit, okay? And this has been taking quite a bit of healing. There's been a lot of ego surrounding healing in general as well. Like maybe it was hard to accept needing help, like in any way, whether that's like a counselor, a spiritual healer, some type of therapist, anything to help with addiction, since addictions did come up in this reading, okay? Something surrounding that. And I'm getting a feather. So someone may have shamanistic roots to them, okay? One or both of you. Maybe so tied to some type of Native American ancestry. Maybe one or both of you don't even know this, okay? So maybe with that past life thing, or even the Akashic record thing, maybe just doing like looking back at ancestries or family trees, if that's even possible, to see if you have those roots, okay? Because shamanistic people are very spiritual, and that may just help you learn a little bit about your gifts and your abilities, okay, for your spiritual journey. That is for someone there. All right, my loves, I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. I hope it helps strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much, and until next time, love and light.